I'll do. RickT, Outdoor Adventure, and Billydog. And we've got Mike from Cheshire Wanderer. He's out with us. So
Second time lucky.
got it right, second time lucky. But yeah, we're up in Scotland and we're at Loch Mourne. So it's one of the more remote lochs. Yep. Up here, we're in forestry land, so there's been a bit of forestry work round here. But it's absolutely fantastic. Pretty fresh though, it's quite nippy, there's no wind, so you know, if it were windy it'd be cowed, but it's absolutely beautiful. So you can see the surrounding mountains up there covered in mist and cloud, and yeah, Bobby Dazzler. We've not been here long, so we're going to head down. You can spot a little bit of a cabin at a building on the edge of the loch down there, so we're going to get down there. We'll get a bit of bagging on, we'll get a brew and a bit of bagging after the journey up. Pretty rough terrain coming across here though, as in leg breaking stuff, especially with a big pack on. It's got to take your time. Well yeah, it's a smart spot. Our cabin. I wonder if I'd peg her up sticks and move here with me. Eh? What do you reckon? Look at that. Is this our bed for night? Eh? Good lad. Go for a big walk, find a campsite in a minute. Yeah? Find a campsite? Is that what you want? Yeah! I reckon that's dry work trees there. Might be a little bit of marsh in between. But
There's what we'll see around there.
Spots. So we're doing a bit of trailblazing through the you got to be careful with your eyes in this stuff, but it's not too bad going, but like I say, got to take your time. I mean, there's definitely no trails over here. We're following a bit of a game trail earlier on, but as a rule we're pretty much trailblazing. Billy's sort of leading the way, but yeah, mint. Just looking for an easy route through with big pack on. Yeah, my bag's not going to go through there. Good boy. Hey, well, good lad. I think I found a mint spot here. As long as Mike don't mind me using this one. He'll not give a shit, Mike, he'll be right. There's plenty of other bits. But nice spot here between these two trees here. I'll thin them out and what have you. The ground ain't too bad. But look at that for the view to be looking out on. Hey, so straight out my bed, across there. I'll set it up so I can batten down that side if the wind starts blowing. But hey, absolutely belting that, won't it? Eh? Hey, belting. What do you reckon, Billydog? Hey, what do you reckon? You be happy with this? First job, let's thin these trees out. Get the big boy out, eh? Oh, that stuff's gonna burn. Leave it, Billy. Gonna burn them, pal, eh? So we've trimmed up branches now, up lower branches, so don't lose an eye as usual. I'm surprised we've not lost an eye already coming through for the last hour and a half wading through this bloody forest, like, honestly. I've come close, I got whipped in the face a few times. And well, yeah, we'll whip them branches off just to make a bit of clearing, and I'm going to string the tape up here now, so I'll show you what we're going to do with that. But try and get a nice snug. I mean, there's a bit of a breeze coming in off that off the water from this side, so it's going to be hitting my side on. So I'll probably have this side open initially with a view to dropping it later on if possible, just to have a warm night, you know what I mean, out at the wind. But yeah, let's crack on with that. So what I'm doing, the ground's a bit boggy in here, so it's not too bad, but it is a bit. So I'm going to line it with spruce boughs. I'm going to get it all lined with boughs, and then I'm going to put my old tarp on top of that, and it'll raise me a bit off the ground, pretty low, so stop that damp coming through too much. Give me a bit more insulation as well. So we're set up, didn't take too long. That's my setup down there behind me there, so I'll show you around it. This is Mike's setup there. Yeah, so we've got two little good setups. I mean, the ground, like I say, it's quite boggy around here. We're on the edge of the lock. You struggle to find anything that's not too boggy. The ground's not perfect, but like I was saying in my last video, you know what I mean, you've a job to get that perfect camp. You've just got to make it fit, and this is where your skills come into play. Use all that experience from practicing and from having adventures in different areas, and you make it work, don't you? So Mike's gone for the same as me. He's put a lot of spruce boughs on the bottom, so that's going to protect him from the damp. Yeah, it's still going to get a bit damp on bottom of the tarps with ground cloths, but you've got a bit more protection, and it's going to insulate us a bit more. Get with sleeping pads on top of that, we're laughing. I'll show you around my setup now. So here we are. The tool of choice is hanging from the the end of my thumbstick. We've got the main man down here having 40 winks. Oh, I'm sorry to wake you up, lad. You get your head down, have another little kip, eh? Good boy. And then here's we're set up. So, like I say, looks a bit like the Big Dipper at the minute. A bit bumpy, but once you lay on that, that'll all flatten out. So I've got a good layer of spruce boughs underneath there, and then we've got Billy's blanket. I've got my builder's tarps that are going to protect us from them spruce needles as well, and then we've got my sleeping bags out in the bag, just stirring a little bit, yeah, and then all the kit ready to rock and roll under there. So we're just getting camp, get the fire set up. Out for a place. Hey. Mike's here just sorting firewood. Not a bad camp spot, is he, eh? Not a bad camp spot at all. Looks alright, doesn't it? So here we are. Quick look at Mike's setup. He's got his shovel here, which comes everywhere with him.
Right.
Yeah. It's dug many and all that, mate, hasn't it?
Yeah. Any emergency hole as well.
Exactly. So.
Same issues as you, mate. The
yeah.
baby's heads, I think it's called.
Yeah. You'd be right on sleeping pad though, won't we?
So.
Yeah.
Spruce.
Yeah.
Mat.
Good big tarp and all. Is that 3 metre?
Same as yours, yeah. 3
Yeah.
to 3.
It looks bigger in Cammy. I don't know why. We're looking at it from this angle. It looks massive. Yeah, it's ace that though, isn't it? You know what I mean? They're good. You can't beat them, can you?
It's good going behind and looking at it from this
Yeah,
angle.
yeah.
Well of the environment.
Yeah. And Mike's using his walking pole here. Spot on. I'm using my thumbstick, but I mean, look at that. That works mint, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah, bang on. Nice open views.
No trees in the perfect place.
No, and if he wants, he can just whip them out and peg it down at the bottom if weather comes in. Spot on, mate, innit?
You put a pole in the middle and...
Exactly. That's nice setup, innit?
Yeah, porch door it.
Yeah, porch door. I'm just going to get a fire prep because it's dropping cold. You can feel it dropping, so it'd be nice to get a nice warm fire. We've piled up a load of scrub both of these sides. That's where we can sit. At least we've got a backrest with tree if we want it. But I think we'll be starting off quite close to them flames when we get it going.
How strong that was all that way through.
Yeah, mate.
Just that bit.
A bit of firewood, that innit? Here, so fire's going. Beautiful. Hey, Billy. Nice, that, innit?
Oh, it's all been hot already. Yeah.
Carried on hands though, sorting that wood out, weren't it? It feels great when you get fire going.
Second brew it day.
Aye, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Third brew it day for me, Billy, yeah?
Well, as you'll see in my video, there's a few more trick obstacles.
Did you end up
that way?
Did you end
I
up?
ended up on my back like a tortoise. I couldn't get up. So I just whipped out my camera and took a recording.
So we've got a pasta meal with a tin of mackerel in a spicy tomato sauce in there, and a few chunks of cheese just to thicken it up and give it that few more calories. I'll have that with a couple of wraps. Tastes alright, that. Will do the job, that. I'm basically sat on wood pile here from my seat over there. Smoke's blowing right in my face, so I've moved over here. Sat on one at wood piles for now. We've got another wood pile there, so we're alright. And then I'll, yeah, hopefully wind will change direction, or mind you, this would be ideal for when night sleeping, like, would be. But we'll see anyway. Can soon find another spot round here. Good little fire's been doing job for us anyway. Made with scran on it, Mike. And a couple of brews. Hey Billy, hey? Has it done a good job, that fire? It kept us warm. Hey? You're a good lad, ain't you? Hey? I think Billy's ready for getting in his pit, ain't you, mate? You're ready for getting your wool blanket on you, ain't you? Come on, like down here. What's it down here? Come on, this bit here. Eh? That's lovely, that though, ain't it? Nice and warm. Right, we're in our pit, and good night chilling out round fire. All stars are out in force now. It's going to be a cold night, isn't it, Billy? Yeah, it's going to be a cold night. So I've got the wayman wrapped up in his wool blanket. Good boy. So, yeah, be fresh, but it's bloody great, innit? Anyway, look forward to another adventure tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning. Beautiful. It's fresh though, but it's gorgeous. Stunning. I'm gonna get that fire sparked up in a minute. Get a brew on. First brew at day. You know it's my favourite. Hey up. So, first brew at day. Eh? Can't be. That's what Mike always says. So, you know, he's taking piss out of me. But, yeah, no, just having a laugh.
It's such a beautiful accent.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, first brew at day.
First brew at day.
Always the best. Eh? Oh, what a place to have it, eh, in Bonnie, Scotland. It was alright last night, weren't it, Mike?
Mate.
We had a decent kit, didn't we,
Still recording, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go, that was a natural response.
We had a decent kit, pumping it up, weren't it?
Oh, right. And about 3 o'clock I woke up and it was just lit up, wasn't it?
Yeah. Moon was, the moon, honestly, I couldn't see it from my tent, but I woke up and all trees were silver. A bit of bacon on, a bit of brekkie. Yeah. Oh, I always do that, mate. That's how I get most of my picks, mate. We're not bacon and eggs for brekkie. Just 2 eggs, 4 slices of bacon. I'll have a wrap or 2 with it, and should do us for morning. That get another brew on in a minute. Well, we've got another brew. We've got another pot on. Zebra pot's on, so we'll be having another brew before we know it. Right, good start today, eh? Look at them, cooked to perfection. Right, just gonna pack a day bag. Gonna get a little day bag, my side satchel, and gonna pack that with a few bits and pieces, a bit of brew kit and what have you. And I'll take my axe with me, just for maybe getting through some of this area. And we're gonna get out and have a little bit of an explore. It's rough terrain, really rough terrain around here. So, you know, it takes you a while to cover any distance, so I doubt we'll be going too far, but I'm going to have a little bit of an explore around shoreline. There's a river runs in further at the back. Don't know if I'll get that far. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. This is just in between. We're camp at mainland. But it's fantastic, isn't it? Just this little spit of land that probably gets covered with water when it's really high, when there's been a lot of rain. You probably just end up with that little bit of land on the end there. But yeah, what a mint little spot. Fantastic. I bet it's grand fishing here and all in trout season. I think it's 15th of March up here in Scotland for brown trout. something like that. 22nd of March where we are down in England, but yeah, I bet it's grand. Some good firewood for us here for later on. This big, it's all dead. Not gonna try chopping that in half, but there's a nice 5 foot piece here that'll do us. And some of these bits, only a few minutes from the camp, so we can nip back here and grab a few of them. Yeah, keep us warm for night them. Something's been ate down here by a bird of prey. So I've just found this little jawbone. My initial reactions were thinking it were pike, but them teeth, they're quite substantial teeth. Then I tell you what, the shape, you know, we found a few bits and pieces here. There's obviously, yeah, well, obviously we're out here in wild, aren't we? We found a bird that's been eaten by a bird of prey. The old feathers are still there where it's been plucked, and then we found this jawbone right next to it. Yeah, look at the size of them teeth. Sharp them buggers, aren't they? Good boy. Just trying to follow bits of game trails, but I mean, look at that for a cool game trail. Underneath that route where Billy's just come out of. Yep. I don't think I'm going to stick to that one. But... whoa, man. Bloody hell. Ooh. What a smart spot though. Look at this. Hey, look at this for an area. Eh? Beautiful. Rough work that, isn't it, Mike? Yeah. Rough work coming through there, isn't it, pal?
I was tempted to crawl through there, to be honest with you. Look at the length of that.
I know. And the River Cree, I think it is. Yeah, what a cracking spot. Absolutely stunning, mate. I've probably said that about 3 million times on this film already, but yeah, it's beautiful. So we've got the river running down behind me there, and then got the lockout here. Fantastic. I think it's time to find ourselves a spot and get a brew. But what a amazing spot. Quiet. Yeah, gorgeous. Brew time again. Get the little stove on. I'm back to base. I'm going to take this stuff off, and then we're going to go and we'll get stocked up on a bit of firewood for tonight. Oh, so we're right, so we're not messing. We can have a good fire for tonight then. You're tired after your walk, Big Billy? Eh? Yeah, good boy. So my big axe has done a good job. It's chopped these out. That's not a cut. That's where the tree snapped. But at the other end, there's a couple of cuts from the Ultifus forest axe. It smashed them, and I'm going to give that blade a little bit of a lick in a minute. Give it a little bit of a bit of fine tuning. So I'm just going to give me glasses that on. I'm going to give my axe a little bit of a lick over. So it's done some good work on this trip, and it's great to use them for what they're meant to be used for. You know, put them through the paces. Yeah, I always enjoy using them properly when on a trip. And this wood up here is great wood, as in it's tough as well though. you know, it's full of fat wood and resin, so proper proper good wood for burning and proper hard wood to cut through. So I'll give it a quick lick. This is the DC4, the great little sharpening tools, especially for just taking with you on trips. Dead easy, dead light, dead small. It's always quite nice doing a bit of sharpening round camp. Nearly said campfire then, but we've not got it sparked up yet.
I knew that.
We'll be sparking it up soon for another brew, won't we, Mike?
Absolutely. 6 feet for RickT.
Absolutely. I like that when you can hear geese in distance.
Yeah. He's not even asked for his scran yet, eh?
Must be happy with his bloody digestives. Been out.
Just waiting for you to finish cooking it, Rick.
Yeah, well, once mine's ready, I'll give him his. So Mike's drying his socks out. Bit of steam rising off his.
Get out. Here, aren't we? We've all done this.
One easy scran again tonight. So I've got one of the pasta packet meals for 2, where it's just tomato pasta and basil and what have you. But I've added a tin of tuna, quite a bit of cheese, and a good few wraps are ripped up and chucked in here. Makes a nice filling meal really, and perfect for a cold evening, although not so bad sat here out fire. Fire's banging out some serious heat, so lovely. But yeah, we'll get the tea downers and then I'll give Billy his in a minute. Whoa. So we've got the fire belting away. These 2 big logs banging some heat out that. We've got a bit of hail coming in, a bit of the frozen rain, a bit of the out cow stuff. So we'll see what it's like in the morning. Hopefully we're not going to be snowed in, but it'd be nice to have a bit of white stuff on the floor. I can't see it right, but even under tarp though, it's smart, isn't it, when you get in your pit and it's rattling on top of tarp. Right, loves a bit of that, don't you, mate? It's not a camp if it's not raining for you, innit? Oh. I think we'll be alright in the morning. These will still be going, mate. We'll just need some little bits to shove it middle, won't we? You know what I mean? Yeah, quite up bit we need. That time of night again, isn't it, Billy, eh? You all wrapped up in that bed? Yeah, get myself in and get myself sorted. Hey, Billy Bobs. You've been a good lad, haven't you? Hey? You've been a good lad, haven't you? Hey? Yeah, good boy. Hey, oh, Billy. Sorry, lad. Right, that's me and Billy sorted in our pit after another good night's adventuring, a good day's adventuring I should say. So, Bob, I love it up here, Scotland, especially when you find these little remote areas with nobody about. Yeah, great place for adventure. So anyway, good night round fire, talking a bit of bollocks and chilling out, eating a bit of good food and that. And Billy went nice and warm, had him set up on his little wool blanket with a tarp underneath him and what have you. So yeah, good night. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. See you later. No messing this morning. We'll get this bloody fire going because it's cowed. It's a cowed one this morning. this stuff on. Get all that burning there. Get fire to these big logs. Did a good job them big logs last night, didn't they? Oh.
How much is left?
Oh, it's still a bloody good chunk. Get them going, we're laughing.
Yeah, they put the heat out last night, didn't they?
Yeah. So first brew at day. Oh bloody hell.
Also known as perfect timing.
Absolutely.
I get out my bed. Rick's got the fire on and the water boiled. Cheers, mate.
Hey, cheers, man. Cheers for a top camp and all, mate. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well needed this morning,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
This.
As you say, even getting your boots on.
Oh yeah. But as soon as you get round this, that's the best thing I was just saying about camping in forests and bushcraft type wild camps. You've got that fire to get up to. Yeah, that warming centre, it makes everywhere a home. Whereas up at mountains, you know, I love it up at mountains and that, but you've got a little stove, it's your brew and that's it. It's, you know, you've not got this little hearth to get round and make your breakfast and keep warm. Oh, it makes a difference, doesn't it? Get a bit of bacon on the go again. Hey, final breakfast up in Scotland on this little micro adventure. So, I'll share a bit of bacon with Billy. Mike's got himself some porridge and get some eggs on and all, bacon and egg wraps. We'll sort his outfit day. It's alright that, innit, eh? As always, it's been an absolute privilege to be spending time here in Great Outdoors. Another fantastic new location, bit of exploration. The Great Outdoors though, absolutely. I can't shout its praises enough. You know I love it. If you watch me, you've been watching me for the last few years, you'll know I'm out all the time. I love it. I've not made a film the last couple of weeks, but I've been out. I've been out in hot tent one night. I were out on coast, under cliffs, absolutely fantastic, walking across the beach at 10:30 at night with tide out and fantastic, love it. But just the outdoors, any environment outdoors, forests, mountains, rivers, beaches, the coast, everything. Absolute pleasure to be out here in the elements. We love it with a passion, don't we? Absolutely love it with a passion, and to share it with my main man Billy as always. Yep, and like-minded people like Mike and everyone else who I get out with, especially me my sons as well, you know, and my daughter if I can get her out on the odd occasion. But yeah, and the wife obviously every now and then. But yeah, when the weather's good, that is. But yeah, we absolutely bloody love it, don't we? I love it with a passion. Sounds like I've got a good boil on there. Oh yeah, banging. Tell you what, I love this axe. You want to see the stuff it's processed on this trip? Absolutely fantastic. Yep, these big thick logs, smashed through them in no time. Everything else, give it a lick with sharpening stone last night, but absolutely great bit of kit. proper smart, decent hikes, ultifers. Yep, definitely my go-to. Another great workhorse, I should say. Another great workhorse for it. What a minute, I'm losing my marbles. I'm going to try again. Another great workhorse for in camp. I tried to say that several times. I kept saying workhouse. What a beanhead. But yeah, another great workhorse. Good bit of kit. Yep, the old Castron, large felt. Looking a bit tatty, but that's just it's still sharp. Still sharp as a bloody razor, that, you know. But yeah, a great little tool. Yep, comes with me on most trips. Nice curly birch handle. Good strong knife. Yeah, another tool that I enjoy using. Still love my Morrow, don't get me wrong, my Morrow is fantastic. But yeah, this is the one that accompanies me on most. Cuts the cheese, yeah, makes the feather sticks, cuts the cordage and everything else in between. Good bit of kit. So Mike's got rid of logs and cleared it up with his shovel. We'll give it a few good douses of water down on here, just to make sure all the ground's saturated. And then we're going to cover it over with some of this stuff and we'll clear it all up. Let's get a few more cupfuls of this on it. Right, let's get it fucking covered up, eh, Billy? Find out it way. Come on. I'll get all that stuff on, Mike, yeah. So we're all cleared up. Give you a quick scout round camp. So you can see Mike's set up down here. So, oh, bonker Billy then started on me. We were saying last night he hadn't done much bonking this trip. Just nailed my leg then, just as I was started talking to the camera. He's getting giddy.
Sneaking out.
Yeah, so there's where Mike were. So all you can see, you just see spruce boughs there from that little bit of extra insulation and padding from damp ground. Billy, pack it in. Come over here. This is my setup where I were. So down there, there's just my bit of bedding left. Billy, pack it in. My bit of bedding left. So, other than that, absolutely a few branches that we took off, but pretty damn clear really. Well, I mean, absolutely spot on. We've not made any mess. Couple of branches cleared out. This is our main camp area where we're doing all the cooking, where the fire were. Absolutely no sign of that there. So I think we've done a pretty good job. I'm happy with that. You happy with that, Mike?
Top draw, mate.
Yeah, fire's put out 100%, loads of water on it, cleared it up, got rid of the fire sky. Bobby Dazzly. If you were to pull up here on a canoe, you know, pretty much there'd be no one's been camping here. You might, if you were to pull up today, you'd be able to tell because of this flattened grass and what have you, but give it a week or two here, boom, all blended in, you won't have a clue. So fantastic. So Billy's ready to rock and roll. Me and Mike will throw the packs on and we'll get on marching through this dense forest again. The weather's turned out pretty cold, but it's bloody beautiful. Yeah, that hailstone and that bit of snow flurry from early on have stopped. Would have been nice to have a little bit more snow walking by. But been a fantastic campsite. We've had a banging camp here. It's been absolutely brilliant. We landed lucky with this. So when we explored yesterday, we didn't see anything better. So we chose well. So anyway, we'll maybe come back again here one day. Yeah? Well, let's set off back. Let's get another mooch through forest. We'll see you in a minute. Proper rough terrain, isn't it, Mike?
It's testing, mate.
You know.
Sometimes it's good to be the skinny boy.
Yeah, ain't it graft though, going through here? You know, and there's no easy routes through here. You're battling, aren't you?
All the way around from camp there.
Battling all the way around. That's where we camped before. And we've just circumnavigated this coastline round here, back down this way, and it's been grafted all the way around. Hey, Billy's alright. He's not afraid of getting wet, are you, pal? You're not afraid of getting wet feet, are you, mate? Eh? Well, yeah, some graft. And Mike pushing through there. They're like Velcro, aren't they, mate? Hey up, so I reckon that's the end of another mint adventure. So in the background over there, you can see where we were camped. We've just it's a fair mission, even though that don't look so far away. The way we've had to come through that scrub, it's rough terrain. So now we've just got this sort of terrain. So it's a forest that's been felled, so it's still rough, but we've only got a couple of K back to Morty. So no point filming that, but as always, thanks for joining us. We've had a fantastic camp. So Mike, Cheshire Wanderer. So I think Mike might be knocking up a video for this one. He used to do a lot of YouTube in the past. He's had a bit of a hiatus of a couple of years, but he might get back into it. So he's done some filming. So if you fancy checking his channel out, give it a look up, Cheshire Wanderer, and I'll put a link in the description and see if he does make a video. If he doesn't, comment on one of his old films and give him a bollocking. But
cheers, Rick.
but yeah, it's been great, and as always, Billy, the main man, been fantastic to be out with Billy again, you know what I mean, and been fantastic to be out with my Ultifa's axe, you know I love it, and me Castrom knife, you know what I mean, another two of my best buddies, but we've had a great time. So from an absolute fantastic, beautiful and dramatic landscape of Scotland, all the best, and look after yourselves, and we'll catch you again real soon. See you ladies. Ta-ra.